This is one of those products that's been around long enough that most people feel like they already understand it completely. A compact portable SSD from SanDisk. 2 terabytes of storage. Claimed transfer speeds up to 1050 megabytes per second. USB-C connectivity. And a rugged design that immediately signals it's built for real-world use. Not just desk setups. But in 2026, the real question isn't what the spec sheet promises. It's whether this still deserves your money today. Right away, the design feels familiar. Compact, lightweight, and wrapped in that signature rubberized exterior that has defined this lineup for years. There's nothing flashy here. No glass. No ultra-thin engineering tricks. No attempt to turn storage into a luxury object. Instead, everything about it feels intentional, practical, almost understated. That textured outer shell gives it a solid grip, and more importantly, it gives you confidence. This is the kind of drive you don't feel the need to baby. It can sit in a bag, get moved around, and handle daily wear without stress. And that durability isn't just aesthetic. With an IP65 rating, it's resistant to dust and water splashes. Not waterproof in the extreme sense, but absolutely capable of handling rain, spills, and rough travel conditions without becoming fragile gear you need to worry about. Now, performance is where expectations usually start to get more interesting. On paper, 1050 megabytes per second still sounds impressive for a portable SSD. And in real-world usage, it does feel fast. Plug it into a proper USB 3.2 Gen 2 port and you get quick file transfers, smooth movement of large media files, and a noticeable upgrade over traditional hard drives or slower external storage solutions. For everyday tasks like transferring 4K video clips, backing up large photo libraries, or moving project files between systems, it feels responsive and efficient. Not futuristic fast, but comfortably fast enough that waiting stops being part of the experience. But like most SSDs in this category, the full picture shows up under sustained workloads. When you start pushing large continuous transfers, performance can dip after a while. Once internal caching fills up, write speeds may drop below peak levels during extended file movements. It's not something most casual users will notice, but it becomes more visible in heavier professional workflows involving large datasets or long, uninterrupted transfers. For mixed or everyday usage, it stays stable and predictable. Thermals are also well managed for its size. The drive does get warm under load, which is expected for a compact high-speed SSD. But it doesn't reach a point where performance becomes unstable or unpredictable during normal use. Stays consistent, which is really the key theme here. Because this drive isn't trying to compete purely on benchmark numbers anymore. Newer SSDs have pushed ahead in raw speed, sustained performance, and efficiency. But those improvements often come with trade-offs like higher cost, more heat, or less proven long-term consistency. This SSD takes a different approach. You plug it in and it just works. Across Windows, macOS, laptops, and USB-C enabled devices, it behaves reliably. No setup process, no drivers, no software dependency, no compatibility issues getting in the way. And that simplicity becomes more valuable the more you rely on it. Because storage isn't just about speed. It's about trust. Now it's important to remember this is an older model, and the market has definitely moved forward. There are faster, newer portable SSDs available today. Some are smaller. Some are more efficient. Some deliver better sustained performance depending on the workload. On paper, many of them outperform this drive. But what they don't always replace is the balance this one still offers. It delivers enough speed for most real-world use cases. It has enough durability for travel and field work. And it maintains a level of simplicity that removes friction from everyday use. For photographers, students, travelers, and general content creators, that balance is often more important than chasing maximum performance. If your workflow involves heavy production pipelines, massive multi-terabyte transfers, or professional-grade video editing workloads, then newer and faster SSDs are clearly the better choice. But for everyday creative work, backups, and portable storage needs, this still sits in a very comfortable zone. And that's why it continues to stay relevant even after newer generations have entered the market. It's not trying to win benchmark battles anymore. It's focused on something more important: reliability. No surprises. No setup headaches. No random disconnects. Just a drive that consistently does exactly what it's supposed to do. So when you strip everything down, the conclusion is pretty simple. If you want the fastest portable SSD available today, this isn't it. But if you want something durable, proven, and consistently fast enough for real-world use without overthinking it, this still holds its ground surprisingly well.